Hello guys, welcome to yet another wonderful session of learning with Prepclass. My name is Tutor Olalekon Israel, your Prepclass English tutor, and I am super excited to have you join me in today's session of learning. Now in today's session, we will continue from where we stopped in the last video. In the last video, we answered questions 16 to 20, but in this video, we will continue from questions 21 to 25. Remember, the purpose of this session is to help you prepare for your forthcoming Jamb examination. So, without wasting much time, take a moment to subscribe to this channel, turn on the post notification so you can be notified whenever we upload any new content. Alright, let's begin. So, before we move on to questions 21 to 25, I'm going to read the passage with the answers to questions 16 to 20 so we can have an idea of what we had done in the past video. Right, let's read. The medical definition of miscarriage is the spontaneous loss of a pregnancy before 24 weeks. Miscarriage is very common, occurring in 10 to 20% of confirmed pregnancies. Most of these feature in the first 12 weeks of pregnancy. The most common symptom is vaginal bleeding, which can range from light spotting to heavier than a period. You may see blood clots, brown discharge, or other tissues that are not clearly identifiable. Sometimes a sac-like structure is seen. Often there is cramping with pelvic or back pain. You may find that the usual symptoms of pregnancy, such as breast tenderness, feeling sick, and having to pass urine more frequently than usual, stop unexpectedly. Sometimes there are no signs or symptoms of miscarriage and pregnancy symptoms continue, and the miscarriages is only discovered in a routine scan. Right, so let's move on to questions 21. About half of early miscarriages happen because of problem in the way the genetic material from the egg and sperm have combined during dash. About half of all early miscarriages happen because of problem in the way the genetic material from the egg and sperm have combined during dash. A. Pregnancy. B. Incubation. C. Mating. D. Fertilization. Now, pregnancy is the term used to describe the period in which a fetus develops inside a woman's womb or uterus. Pregnancy usually lasts about 40 weeks or just over 9 months, as measured from the last menstrual period to delivery. Option B. Incubation. Incubation means to maintain something, such as an embryo, under conditions favorable for hatching, development, or reaction. Mating is the pairing of either opposite sex or hermaphroditic organisms, usually for the purposes of sexual reproduction. The answer is fertilization. A pregnancy starts with fertilization when a woman's egg joins with a man's sperm. Fertilization usually takes place in a fallopian tube that links an ovary to the uterus. If the fertilized eggs successfully travels down the fallopian tube and implants in the uterus, an embryo starts growing. Now, about half of all early miscarriages happen because of problem in the way the genetic material from the egg and sperm have combined during fertilization. Fertilization is the process of the egg joining and combining with the sperm. So the answer is option D. Right, moving on, question 22. About half of all early miscarriages happen because of problem in the way the genetic material from the egg and sperm have combined during fertilization. It can be difficult to find out why this has dash. A. It can be difficult to find out why this has occurred. B. It can be difficult to find out why this has enlarged. C. It can be difficult to find out why this has continued. D. It can be difficult to find out why this has emerged. Now, the answer to this question is option A, occurred. It can be difficult to find out why this has occurred. Occur means to happen or take place. It can be difficult to find out why miscarriages take place, why it happens. It can be difficult to find out why there is a problem in the way the genetic material from the egg and sperm have combined during fertilization. It is not enlarged. Enlarged means to make bigger or larger. It is not continued. Continue means to persist or go on. It is not emerged. Emerge means to come out, to become visible. It is occurred. It can be difficult to find out why this has occurred, why this has happened. The answer is option A. Moving on, question 23. About half of all early miscarriages happen because of problem in the way the genetic material from the egg and sperm have combined during fertilization. It can be difficult to find out why this has occurred, but it is more likely to be due to random chance than any underlying problem with either parent. Imbalances in pregnancy hormones, problems in the immune dash, and some serious infections are also thought to make miscarriages more likely. A. Immune syndrome. B. Immune process. C. Immune response. D. Immune system. The answer to this question is option D. Immune system. Imbalances in pregnancy hormones, problems in the immune system. The immune system is a complex network of cells, tissues, organs, and the substances they make that helps the human body fight infections and other diseases. The immune system includes white blood cells and organs and tissues of the lymph system, such as the thymus, spleen, tonsils, lymph nodes, lymph vessels, and bone marrow. So sometimes problems in the immune system can lead to miscarriage. Imbalances in pregnancy hormones, problems in the immune system, and some serious infections are also thought to make miscarriages more likely. So the answer to this question is option D, immune system. Moving on, question 24. The risk of miscarriage dash with age because the quality of egg deteriorates. A. The risk of miscarriage increases with age. B. The risk of miscarriage starts with age. C. The risk of miscarriage reduces with age. D. The risk of miscarriage appears with age. The answer is A. Increases. Most miscarriages happen in the first 12 weeks of pregnancy. With age, your risk of early miscarriage goes up, it increases. At age 35, the chance is about 20%. Before, when somebody is younger, when a woman is younger, the chances of having a miscarriage is between 10 to 20%. 10 to 15% at most. But at age 35, the chance is about 20%. Then by age 45, the chance is about 80%. So the risk of miscarriage increases with age because the quality of egg deteriorates. Alright, moving on, question 25. If a woman drinks too much alcohol or smokes heavily, the risk of miscarriage is higher. It is also increased with dash pregnancies such as twins. It is also increased with complicated pregnancies such as twins. B. It is also increased with advanced pregnancies such as twins. C. It is also increased with multiple pregnancies such as twins. D. It is also increased with confirmed pregnancies such as twins. The answer to this question is option C, multiple pregnancy. A multiple pregnancy is when you are pregnant with twins, triplets, or more. So if a woman drinks too much alcohol or smokes heavily, the risk of miscarriage is higher. It is also increased with multiple pregnancies such as twins. The answer is option C. Alright, and with that we've come to the end of this wonderful session. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button. Do not forget to drop your questions in the comment section. Also share this content with your friends and loved ones. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.